Welcome to ITGD Sports, and today we have a very special guest. We are Sreejesh, the wall of Indian hockey, an absolute legend. Now retired. Last time I talked to him, he said, No, I am not retiring. 2 days later, he decides to retire. Now he's in a very different capacity. He's the junior men's team head coach, he's the mentor of SG Pipers. So, how has it been? Life after retirement. Do you still feel that urge to get back onto the turf and pull off a couple of saves?
No, not really. Life got busier after retirement because being a player, you are just taking care of yourself, your performance, your diet, your health. That's all. But now you are responsible for 34 players and your coaching staff. So you are spending the same amount of time on the field coaching the players and around 6 to 7 hours on the computer, just preparing for the next sessions, analyzing the sessions, and preparing for the next tournaments. So I think. After retirement, I'm busier. I'm literally busier. And here, as with the SG Pipers, I'm the director of hockey. And now you know that tomorrow is the mini auction, and we are preparing for that. So quite a busy life.
And the funny thing was when I talked to you that time also, you were very eagerly saying that, I want to be a coach. Coaching is my final goal. And at that point in time, we were not thinking about retirement, anything, but now it's the reality, right? Like you are the coach. Like you said, you have to set up things. You have got your assignments coming up. Sultan Aslan Shah is also coming up. And another major tournament, which we will get to. But when you are as a coach, how much of it is like kind of like makes you think like a player as well? When you are seeing your young lads go out there playing hockey, how much of it is like as a coach and how much of it is like you think as a player?
See, I understand the effort of a player and what the way of their thinking, the struggling factor, the pressure factor. So I try to be more open with my players, and I kept everything on the table saying that this is what I want and this is my dream and this is my picture and you make it colorful. That's it. So they understand it really well, first of all. Second thing is that, as you mentioned, I'm kind of a coach with a mentor. So I share my experience, how I try to tackle things, how other players used to tackle things, how other players used to manage their pressure, and how they used to play their best performance. So for the youngsters, I'm a bit strict and comparatively not like a jolly type on the field. It's all about business. You are here to perform. You are here wearing that Indian jersey. That means a responsibility. You are not here to time pass. So I make sure that they are giving their best for to your country to perform better and win medal for our country. And when it comes to the junior teams, it's a responsible job because from the juniors, they are going into the future. So kind of shaping the future as well. So yeah, kind of enjoying it, but in a different way.
Like you said, it's going almost against your trend. You are one of the most, like the most funniest, like everybody says, the funniest man in the group, the most happiest person to be around in the group, always positive. But then you've become a completely strict tactician right now. So, like, is it all just because now you're being a coach, you have to be strict? Or is it like, no, this is how me as a coach, this is going to be my identity?
No, just ask those players how I am on the field. Being a goalkeeper, I was arrogant. I was sharp. I was strict. I was shouting at everyone to do their best. So when I shifted my role to a coach, before I used to yell it from the D, and now I am yelling it from the sideline. That's all. That's the difference. So on the field, my duty is to give my 100%. Yeah. And as you mentioned before, coaching was my passion. My target was like finish your 12th, doing BPEd, MPEd, NIS, becoming a coach. That was my plan. But fortunately, I changed my path. I became a player. I played enough. I learned a lot. I've been with a lot of coaches. More than 60 to 70 coaches I've been with. I got their flavors in me. I do have my ideas what to do and how to do it. So and it's totally different when it comes to juniors and their programs, because with the seniors you can be more open, you can be more flexible, but with the juniors you just need to be more strict because their age is like that. They are under 21. Their hormones changes a lot. they get easily distracted by things. So it's really important for me to be more strict comparatively with the senior. So I never changed. This is what I am on the field. I demand performance. That's all.
Now coming to the big stages, you have got the Aslan Shah Cup, and then you have got your biggest test. Probably as a coach, your biggest test is the Junior World Cup. Last time, funnily enough, 2016, when India won the Junior World Cup, you were there. You were part of the coaching staff. You were the goalkeeping coach. I've seen videos of you celebrating the goals. You had Harman, you have Mandeep, all those guys coming in through that team, and now they have just won the Asia Cup as well. Can India, like, you are the coach, and I know that you might give that yes, I want to win answer, but is it possible that we can end that drought after almost 9 years this time around in India in front of a passionate Tamil Nadu crowd, Chennai, Madurai? Is it possible?
Yes, the kids are capable to do that. It's all about how to handle the pressure and perform their best. That's all. Because the young generation are more passionate. They do have all the facilities to sharpen their knowledge and to enhance their performance. So the kids are good, and not only me. What I think doesn't matter, because I am not the one who is playing on the field. The players need to play. So I'm making sure that we are felicitating them with all the facilities so that they can perform better on the field that particular time. So Chennai, you know that it's a passionate crowd, even Madurai as well. The crowd is going to be huge, and they are going to cheer for us. So I'm preparing them for that, and I believe that okay, it's a long gap. 9 years is like a long gap. So now is the time for us to finish in the podium, and that's what I'm trying to do it from my side, and that is what I'm forcing my players also to dream about.
One question that I have, I'm keeping it till the end. Now let's go to SG Pipers. Last time around, it was almost funny to see you in the auction table. You were like, Harmanpreet comes in, yeah, Sreejesh is there with the paddle. But, you were not able to get those players. But the interesting fact about SG Pipers was that you guys went for young talent. You were very strict on getting young people in. You knew that it was not going to deliver like immediate success. But this time around, is that going to be the same thing? As a director of hockey, you know how this team, your vision for this team, is it going to change or is it going to remain the same?
See, it's not about my vision. It's about SG Piper's vision. Our vision is to contribute to the Indian hockey. And we spend a lot of money on youngsters so that they are the future of Indian hockey. When the India is looking forward to 2036, youngsters are the one who is going to perform on that platform. So that's our mantra. And you can see that in our team, we do have a huge number of youngsters, the under 21 players part, not only in the men's, even the women's hockey team. And this time, okay, with the men's, okay, we retained almost 17 players with us. So there is not a big deal with the mini auction happens tomorrow. But for the women's, okay, definitely there is going to be a new slot of players coming in, new players from Argentina, new players from the other countries also joining. So I think this year it's going to be a bit fun for the women's comparatively with the men's. And as I mentioned, the vision is about how can we as an SG Peppers contribute more to the future of Indian hockey, and the answer is there. Okay, we are investing more energy, money on the extras.
And last time around, like I said, the results were not instant. You finished last in both the leagues, but right now when you look at it, there is a little more confidence in you when you're talking that you have expectations with this team. You have got the under 21 group, a group that you are working with very constantly. So how much of it, now you're being a mentor, you're a director, and you're also a coach. Now, how much of that coach side you keep away when you're being that mentor? When it comes to being a mentor, what are the things that you do differently with SG Pipe?
See, with the SG Purpose, I'm a director, and definitely, as you mentioned, as a mentor, I'm here to support the players. So, when the role comes to an administration, you need to facilitate the best possible facilities to the players. And we do have a very good coaching staff, Tim and Sophie. They are coming with their assistant coaches as well. So, majority of the time, it's all about they are okay with their facilities, and the players are good, happy with their what all things we are providing to them, and making sure that they're having an hassle-free tournament. And being a senior most player, okay, I'm approachable to anyone. They can come to me, they can talk to me, and I make sure that okay, they are mentally stress-free for the tournament. So that is what I'm trying for.
Now, I said, no, one of the things that I am going to keep for last is that your dream of being a coach, I am pretty sure that extends not just to the junior team. Right now, your focus is there. The senior men's team. That is your dream, right? When can we see that happen? When are you, you always put that goals, right? When are you putting that goal of being a coach, being the men's team coach, and probably following in the footsteps of many former Indian coaches, great Indian coaches that we have had? When do you see that happening? And what are your goals when you become the men's team coach?
See, I think I'm learning now. I played hockey for 25 years, but I think I'm taking the baby step in coaching. So when I feel like okay, I'm matured enough, I am capable enough to step into that shoes, then definitely that will come, but not really soon. But I believe that I'm trying my level best to sharpen my knowledge in coaching, and I'm talking with a lot of coaches. I'm mingling with a lot of coaches. I'm learning from a lot of coaches. So once I feel like okay, this is the time for the seniors and the right time when Hockey India calls me, I make sure that okay, my knowledge and my experience will help the senior team in the right way. I will be there.
And what is the goal? Like as a coach, what do you want to win with this young team and probably with the senior men's team?
For World Cup, for sure. The World Cup, because I played 4 World Cup, nothing. But I played 4 Olympics, 2 medals. So I think for the men's senior and junior team, World Cup is the biggest target.
Sreejesh, thank you so much for talking to me, and it's been a pleasure to talk to our fans as well, your fans as well. So it's been a pleasure, and all the best for the Sultan Johar Cup, the Junior World Cup, and the upcoming season of HIL.